What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody going today? It's the man you all know and love, your favorite DJ here, DJ Smiley. And what I'm doing today is I'm in my lab. It's rainy outside, so I'm taking some time to myself and actually just having fun playing none other than the PlayStation 5. Now, we're going to have some fun with this one today, ladies and gentlemen, because this one here is pretty much geared toward the ladies, right? So, fellas, kick back, relax, listen. I'm sure you can attest to everything that I'm about to say in this short video here, but just bear with me, fellas. But this one here is for the ladies. Ladies, on social media, the last couple of months, I've been noticing a trend that has been coming out as far as men playing video games, men having gaming systems. Ladies, I'm just here to tell you, first of all, I attest, I have a video game system, got multiple of them, but that's not a bad thing. So, I'm going to break it down to you on why it's not a bad thing to you. I understand that, kids play video games, right? Some men still have childish ways, but that's a good thing because in the end, it saves relationships, it saves money, and it saves a lot of time. So, I'm just going to break down to you the reason why I think video games is good in the house. Number one, it keeps your mind kind of, keeps you upbeat. It's not sitting there stale looking at the TV screen all the time. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. But I'm just going to break it down to you in comparison to your alternative, where your man goes out 3 nights a week and you don't know where the fuck he's at, right? And you're complaining about it. You're calling your girls, like, I don't know where he's been. It's 2:30 in the morning, he ain't home yet. Well, if you had a video game system in the house, you'd be sitting right downstairs in the den, on the couch, playing the video games. You wouldn't have no question of where he's at, because all you got to do is pick around the corner and go downstairs. So, that's one. Now I'm going to give you the price synopsis of how much money you can save if your man had a PlayStation 5 or any other video game system. So, I'm going to break it down to you. Video games, gaming systems usually last about 6 to 8 years, give or take. So mind you, we're on the PlayStation 5 now. Before this gen came out, there was a PlayStation 4. Before then, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, so on, right? All the way back to Nintendos, Ataris, the whole 9 yards. But you get what I'm saying. You're getting 6 to 8 years on an investment of, on an average, for the PlayStation 5 now, $499. So let's just say $500, right? That's going to last you 7 to 8 years. Sometimes 9 to 10 years, depending on how long you take it. If you don't have the funds to go out and buy the new gaming system, then you might hold on to it a little bit longer. But let's just take an average of 7 years at $500. I know what you're thinking, ladies. That is a lot of money, $500. You went out and spent $500 on a video game? I get it. But here's where it kicks in. He spent $500. That lasts him 7 years. Now, mind you, you need games with this, so you're going to have to buy games. So each game is roughly $69 a game. That lasts 1 year before the new one comes out. So if you buy Madden, you got Madden 25, Madden 26, Madden 27, so on and so on. So you're going to get 1 year out of those games at $69.99, right? Most men will play 2 to 3 games a year, whether it's Madden, 2K, or Call of Duty. So at $69, so $70, $210 extra on top of the $500. Again, you're looking at that's $700 right there, an investment in that first year. That's $700. Now you might need little things like VC to where you can, supercharge your players or whatever you're playing. You need VC, right? So some people buy $20 packs, some people buy $10 packs. Anyway, regardless, on an average, if you're on a fixed income, you might spend an extra $200, a year in VC. So, again, we're at $500, $700 for the games, $200 for VC, so we're at $900, ladies and gentlemen, $900, just under $1,000 for your man to be home where you know where he's at all the time playing his video games. Now, I'm gonna break down the alternative here. Let's just say your man likes to go out and he's roaming the streets and he claims he went to a bar. You know, if he went out alone at a bar, his average spending is probably going to be $50. I'm just saying average. If you're on that fixed income, $50, right? Now let's just say he goes out Friday, Saturday, and maybe a Tuesday or something. I don't know. But $150, right? So if you do the math there, $150 a week, that reverts into $600 a month. That reverts into $7,200 a year. So you're already saving in 1 year's time $6,200. Do the math. Do the math yourself. If he goes out that many times a week, spends $600 a month going out, and that's just if he's alone. That ain't if he's with his buddies and his buddy ain't got no money, then he's gonna have to spend money to get him drinks. He's gonna have to spend money to get him in the clubs. So that's just bare minimum of what he's gonna spend. $7,200 a year on the average, if he likes to go out, right? I didn't include going to buy the new fresh kicks, the Jordans to put on, and going to buy the Fendi belts and any of that, right? I didn't include getting haircuts and all that stuff, getting fresh to get cleaned up in the club. $7,200 is bare minimum, opposed to $900 with a PlayStation. So, again, give or take, it's a little bit slanted. If you let your man play his games, you know where he's at all the time, and you're saving money. Ladies, that's more money for you to spend. Just my thoughts. I could be wrong. Maybe he's stingy with his money. Now, I will say this. Some of the gripes is that the men don't have jobs, or the men don't, contribute to the household. Then again, ladies, that's your fault. Y'all picked him. So if you picked him and he doesn't work a job and all he does is lay around the house playing video games, eating cereal, smelling like corn chips, that's on you. Not me. But for the rest of the fellas that like peace of mind, we like to go where we're respected, which is, it's a community. It's a gaming community. So it's almost like guy talk. We don't get on the phone and talk to guys for, hours at a time, but in a group setting, on a video game, everybody's got their headphones locked in. That's where we have our guy talk. So I would consider it, ladies and gentlemen, again, get off your man's ass if he plays video games, because he could be doing much, much worse if he's out in the streets and you don't know where he's at. Your mind begins to wonder. So consider it. Let me know what you think about it. We'll see you on the next round. Peace.